Into my station. I'm Bella Katrina from Sydney, Australia. We're going to tune into the Love Oracle because that was left behind the last reading. So this is Divine Masculine. We're just tuning in to the heart center, the heart space. You know, as you tell your sob story to your Divine Feminine. What happened? What happened? Oh, what happened? We're looking at once you clear the old debris. Once you balance the karma, right, you need to take responsibility for what's going on now. That empowers you. So you take responsibility for what you're reaping right now. So you're learning what you put out, you get back. So the karma must be cleared. That's why it's a lot of times better for twins to be in separation so they're not creating karma. Because then the karma has to clear and you have to wait for cycles. Now, I don't know about you, but I've been feeling glitches in the matrix. Does anybody know what a glitch in the matrix is? And we've been talking about, God's been saying mysteries of God, right? So healing, like that's supernatural healing, touching his cloak and being healed completely. I don't know if you've ever had illness in your family or been sick yourself, but nothing else matters, really. You don't have your health. So there's like supernatural things going on, phenomenon. So time also is a construct and a constraint, I'm hearing. So time, right, it's a mystery, how it can be manipulated, distorted. You know, sometimes you feel like time is going faster, and then other times you feel like you're in suspended animation. So everybody's at different places as we go through this portal. So you will go through that, and everybody's affecting everybody else. So I was talking about the anger energy. If you put it out there, do you know what I mean? Then it comes back to you, and then you multiply it again. And the energy you put out, other people pick up and multiply. Isn't that amazing? So we're changing the vibration into the sacred union, the treasuring of your relationship, right, as sacred. This is sacred sexuality as well. You know what I mean? We're not, looking at your energy field as sacred, not letting no children watching, no demon semen, right? Can't have the seeds of the devil go into your womb for Divine Feminine. So Divine Masculine, this is saying, can sense that energy. Do you know what I mean? In Lemuria, right, the sacred womb is filled with the liquid light, and it is orchestrated through the heart chakra. So the Divine Feminine's on the left, Divine Masculine's going to be on the right, and we're doing a joint energy in the middle, and we've got Tony Carmine Salerno, the Love Oracle, and this is just for this week. Excuse me. The temperatures are going right down in Sydney like it's winter. So is this a secret, Divine Masculine? Haven't you declared your undying love for your Divine Feminine yet? That's secret admirer, and then here's success, trust, all will work out. So a message to Divine Feminine I just got here. I'm working with the twin flame angels, the Miriam angels. And they're saying your spouse is successful. Right? So if you're looking at a Divine Masculine who's not successful, maybe he's not that divine. Maybe you have to wait. Don't rush into it. Allow nature to take its course. All's being revealed and stirred up, because this is a sacred union of the hearts. So it's secret admirer, hey, Divine Masculine. So here is like friendship to love. So this is the difference between the masculine and the feminine, you know, like the Divine Feminine says, must have friendship as a base. It's really nice to be, in love with your best friend, being able to be yourself, having the same type of energetic waves. You can travel to really like out of the galaxy together. As long as you've got each other's back. This is time and rhythms I get for Divine Feminine. when she feels safe to open up and go, has somebody as a mate, has you as her friend. But to a masculine, it's like being friend zoned is no good. It's a no deal thing. It's like a not good thing. But to divine feminine, it's a must. So there's a difference in here, because he wants soulmate, right? He wants connection heart, not friendship. So funny how they mean different things. Like the friendship for divine feminine is a base to move to anything. You've got to have that first. And divine masculine's like, oh no, I don't want to be friend zoned. So it's like an insult, where divine feminine's saying that's the basis. So this is the difference here. This is what they're coming into balance here. So divine masculine must, befriend your divine feminine. Doesn't mean you don't like them sexually. Transformation is here. Your relationship with another is about to deepen. Your soulmate, right? So your soul has a mate. We're looking at this in a twin flame energy. It's your heart has a twin. Right? So your heart has a twin, and it's already with you in spirit, because it's already connected in spirit. So this is where divine feminine's learned to be her own best friend here. And here we go. This is where we are right now. Reflection. Give each other some space at the moment. No way, really? Do you want space? Get off me, divine masculine. Forgiveness. Forgive and forget. Life is too precious to waste. So if you think, okay, that all happened in the past or whatever, what are you going to do about it now? Don't sit in the Five of Cups energy and regret. Forgive and move into the now moment. Look at the twins here, look. See that? The same coin. I get the same coin. You are loved more than you will ever know. Remember always, I love you. Oh, here we go. And then reflection. So this is the energy down the middle between the two through this week. Forgiveness, knowing you're loved, and reflecting. This is divine feminine, going from friendship to love. And this is divine masculine, integrating his heart chakra and transforming into something more deeper. Very exciting, because it's been a little bit of a secret. So it might be even a secret who your divine masculine is. It's like divine masculine will know first, they just said. Like divine masculine will know. So if you're looking at a divine masculine who doesn't know, if you're divine feminine, do you know what I mean? Like the heart knows, and the divine masculine is saying here, go for it, divine masculine. When you're ready, success awaits your declaration of your secret, of your sacred love. So a lot of confessions are coming through this portal. What do you think about that? That was a snapshot, wasn't it? We like that one. We also have Archangel Raphael here. So I am going to do a little reading here for Divine Masculine for Raphael, going through till November the 22nd. And just looking around, I don't know, whatever Raphael wants to say. So Raphael has an emerald healing ray. Help my back. Got all the swords out of my back. Got the emerald balm. Thank you, Raphael. Raphael is also the patron saint of eyesight. So helps healing your eyes. And also helps with relationships of all kinds. So Archangel Raphael flew in for Divine Masculine, the healing angel. So now you have a healer who's available to you 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, for free. All you have to do is ask. Just had a card fly away, and look what it was. Detoxing. Anything between the masculine and feminine. See the twins here? This is the message. I love it. Look, is detoxing through this portal. So this is crystal. This is what we did. We did crystal Reiki. Crystal Reiki does that and changes your DNA. Dear Archangel Raphael, thank you for clearing up my body, mind, and life so that I may happily and healthfully live free of chemicals. Detoxing. Right? Because I'm highly sensitive. Do you know what I mean? Like when you go through ascension and your psychic ability is open, you can't have as much alcohol in your system as you used to be able to have. You can't stay up as late. You know what I mean? Like you need better food. That's why I show you what the food, because I've always had trouble with it. You know, a daily method of operation. Also, channeling creative pursuits instead of going to the bar or going to the, club. That was the generation before. Do you know what I mean? Like, that's old-fashioned, going to the pub and the clubs. I'm older generation, you know what I mean? But I just don't like it. So this is also, when you're in the younger, it's different chemicals that you take into your body that are available, different things you do. You got inhalers of liquid, like, it's just, don't do it. Like, just don't do it. Just decide not to do that. Because you really don't know what's going on when you pull in other vibrations like that. So this is a crystalline grid. This is why you be extra, extra highly, highly sensitive. That's why Raphael's here. I love that because it's the twins coming into alignment, purging anything that is not for their highest good. And this will bring the energy. Look at those beautiful wings, Divine Masculine. That's you. Yeah, you're going to be different, transformed person after this portal. Everyone, you're going to look different. So if you haven't seen your Divine Feminine for a while, you're going to be very impressive, I get. Do you know what I mean? Your energy. So good. Your transformation. Dear Archangel Raphael, thank you for filling me with the unlimited energy of divine love and light. So call on Raphael if you're feeling a bit low, because it's true, you're going to feel much better soon. You're pushing through this. Thank you for your comforting reassurance about this situation, Archangel Raphael. So there's a detox here. So, it depends on what level you're at. Like, some people might be in rehab, right? And this is going to improve your life beyond measure. What you think is really bad is going to be the best thing ever. Stretching. This is spine, getting it back, your back against a tree. Doing things that you like to do as a child. Can you do a cartwheel, Divine Masculine? How about a handstand? How are you at kicking that goal? You practiced? Sorry. I'm slowing down now. Home help, I don't know what that is. Home help for Divine Masculine. I might need help in moving home. Moving house. Watch your back. Watch your back, your spinal column. This is as you come out of the chrysalis. Oh, so beautiful. It's a really vulnerable time though, when the butterfly comes out of the chrysalis, that's the time when the wings, all the blood has to get to the wings, all the expansion has to happen, otherwise you can get, there's no coming back from it. So a lot of times, there's a moth that's very rare, and it will stall in the chrysalis, in the desert it is, for 3 years until the circumstances are favourable for the butterfly to come out. Right, so you have to know that this is all timed in divine timing, not our timing. So this is only going to happen when all the circumstances are fit for your wing expansion here, your recovery. Yes, a lot of you are recovering from addictions. So there's sex addiction, pornography, alcohol, gambling. Some of you are addicted to drama and codependency. And this is what's breaking it down because of the crystalline grid. The crystalline grid can't hold that low vibration because we store it in our crystals. Can you believe that? You store the memory in crystals. So they're dissolving as you recover. So you can come into Reiki healing sessions. Going to start them once a week. It's called Bubble Reiki with Bella. Divine Masculine, you're welcome to help this process because we clear your energy. You probably feel better after even listening to my readings because I'm full of Reiki, which is just life force energy. So we want to know a message from Divine Masculine to Divine Feminine. It's what we really, really want to know. And Divine Raphael's here, helping all the divine energy manifest in divine loving ways. And you might say, but Bella, where is it? It's not here. You can't put negative energy in that space. Do you know what I mean? It's on its way. So we clear space because something massive is happening. I get something really massive in the world. And remember I told you about the duality, the inverted opposite. So just say all the lights go out on November the 22nd, or the internet goes down for 24 hours. It would be 3 days max, I have to tell you. But just say that happened. And then it's rebooted to a new grid. Isn't it worth the 3 days that it goes down if we're rebooted then and somebody else is in charge of media? I don't know. Sometimes you're in it and it's bad, but when you go out and have a look at the bigger picture, right? So whatever's going to happen until from now till the 25th of November, something big's going down. It's going to happen in your own life personally, and it's going to happen on the world stage. And they both sort of reflect each other. So I'm just doing it to warn you. We're getting warnings because Mother Mary came in saying she's mourning her children. What children? I kept asking her, and she showed me La Palma. It's a volcano that's gone off on La Palma Island in Canary Islands. May create a huge tsunami. Can just drop the whole shelf, half of the island can drop. Could happen any second. That's what I'm getting. That's what she's saying. I'm mourning my children, the ones who haven't chosen, like her son, for things are happening. Whoa, Divine Masculine, I have got a new course for you, an infinity program for men. This is Rainbow Reiki, right? Alternative medicine. Wanting to rebalance your hormones, your meridians, especially if you're coming out of a recovery program. I have a recovery program for you to empower your energy to self-heal, mentally, spiritually, and emotionally, and physically. So I will put it in there. It goes for 8 weeks. It's called Reiki Infinity for Men. And I've refined it so you get it really fast. You get plugged into 250 volts of life force. And life force is an intelligent energy. So opening your mind to other forms of medicine, of healing. Raphael, thank you for guiding me to the ideal healing modality and treatment and healer, and for giving me clear signs and messages to validate the best path for my well-being. So you might think, oh, my back's out, I'll go to a chiropractor. And then you realize, no, I'm just going to go into nature and do some stretching and call on Raphael. You go, wow, my back's better. So there's an alternative now than going to the chiropractor. Does that make sense? This is also the way that you receive, right? This is opening to receive. Because the sun has codes in it too. Remember, the sunlight has codes in it. Like, I was, just before this reading, right, I talked to the Father, or, the angels, the galactics, and I was just asking about something I put in for solar power, and it was a little bird bath, and then when the cloud came over, it went off completely. And I thought, isn't that amazing how the power's just not there? It has to be shining bright on there. It doesn't store any. It's solar power. And then I heard God go, you're solar powered. I'm like, oh, I never thought of myself as solar powered. I'm solar powered. I'm solar powered. That's why they want you to wear sunnies, to wear a hat, to not get the sunlight in, to be in a, what are those lights called? You know what I mean? And on a false screen, you're in Lucifer light, I call it. And so you can't get the codes. And then if you go out into the sunlight, you are solar powered, and we put hats and sunnies on and then put a screen of film of muck that actually causes cancer in your body all over your body of cancer-causing cream to block the sun from getting into the cells of your body so your body doesn't get any light. We say, oh, bye, love and light, and then put your sunnies on and your hat on. It's like, you're fit. I'll just give you some key boost, right, to boost your immune system within 30 seconds from any dis-ease in the body. God showed me this. He said, put your feet in the sun Any child that is not well, you just put their feet in the sun and it's light. They're going to have liquid light injections. It's a new age. This is alternative medicine, I'm telling you. The Reiki masters are ahead because Reiki is life force. We're naturally like that if there wasn't something against us. Again, you've got to have the inverted opposite, right? So more people are looking at healthier alternatives than putting poison into your body to stop poison getting into your body. Maybe it's just in your mind, the poison. Sorry, I'll behave. Yeah, I've been so thirsty, dehydration, the energy in the shifts in these planetary systems. So if you're going to anything for psychiatric help, they're saying, Raphael's saying, or any counselling, just ask to be guided to the best person. If you're not happy and it doesn't sit well with you, don't go forward with an operation or with medicine. Seek a second opinion is the advice here, especially with your back, especially with your hips. Dear God and Archangel Raphael, guide me to the best healthcare professional for this situation, see? And then this person sort of arrives. When that happens, don't ignore your intuition. You go with the least path of least resistance after you've asked. If you don't ask, then you don't know who is what. Do you know what I mean? Especially when you're not comfortable, shall I say, with alternative medicine. But this is going to open your eyes. Yeah, look, a miracle. This is somebody going into surgery. That's who this message is for. If anyone's going into surgery, is it for your eyesight? Dear God and Archangel Raphael, thank you for your miraculous intervention and healing energy, which has restored my sight to perfect health. So we call Raphael in. If anyone's having an operation, to guide the surgeon, the timetable, that everything happens in perfect timing. See, Raphael's helping somebody. Somebody's not well. Is that you, Divine Masculine? Do you need a miracle? You need to ask for one. Remember the universal law of free will? Consult a nutritionist. See the diet. Got to keep our vibes really high. Food is poison. Father says if you want to release darkness, you have to fast. That's how poisonous food is, all food. Like all food, Father says. That's God. Miracles happen when you fast. And then your body, right, gets to digest each food. So this is saying try not mix. Like it's the worst thing to do is sit down and have a mixed plate of all mixed food. It's breaking up the food. You know, so eating the meat, waiting half an hour, eating the salad, doing it the other way around, waiting 2 hours, then eating the fruit, or longer. There's food here that's for medicine for you. So I get a kidney here, kidneys and liver. Cleansing, we need cleansing from the food that we've been eating, that it's been sacrificed to idols. That's why it's such a low vibration. They're sacrificed to Lucifer, all our food is. So we're eating sacrificial. Sorry, I'm just getting it. It's like, ugh. So we're going to forgive ourselves for that, aren't we? We're going to say, thank you, Jesus, for forgiving me. I'm willing to forgive myself and others in exchange for what I really want, peace and health. Right, so checking vibration of food that you eat, asking Raphael and asking your body. And pray always. Dear God and Archangel Raphael, thank you for hearing and answering my prayer of sending me this miracle today to lighten my heart so that I know true love is on its way to me. See, forgiveness is under here. That's easy. You got to practice it. Do you know what I mean? You practice it instantly. Don't harbour resentment. Forgive fast and easy. But something's coming in here that's going to change your life path, Divine Masculine. It's like getting a supernatural experience here to help you believe in alternative medicine. Maybe you've been a bit, kept in, this, like doctors, specialists, opinions, and not thinking outside the square. Thinking outside here, getting another opinion. You can look me up, do the Infinity program with me. That would be fantastic because we're in the portal and this is the most powerful time on earth. I'm working in abundance and romance with my Reiki masters at this time. Just a message from you to Divine Feminine. Oh, hello. Oh, hello. And then a message from Divine Feminine back. Oh, that is so funny. Did you hear that? We're going to do, I never really liked Barbies, but I found these. So we're going to do a little play here. Did you hear that? Did you hear that, Divine Masculine? You have to follow your heart. I'm not going to open my legs till you open your heart. It's like, what? But how are we going to know that we love each other? To be continued. Don't do it, Divine Feminine. Get that heart open. I love you. Thanks for watching.